Hey, what's up guys, Josh's Boost here and welcome back to another Digimon gameplay video. Today for another match from locals. On the left we have a Gammamon deck, piloted by Stefan, who literally always brings the spice. And on the right we have my friend Chris piloting Blue Flare, who has been on the channel before with the deck. But yeah, we have a Gammamon deck on the left, like I mentioned. And note, this is not a Dorbickmon deck, even though Dorbickmon, yes, it is in the deck. This is more like aggro deck utilizing the Gammamon support, mostly in the form of the Hero Tamer, which you actually see here, which says if you attack with a Gammamon, or with a card with Gammamon in the name, I think, you can tap it to gain security attack +1, so it's like a super aggro deck. In a way, it's sort of similar to Melga, actually, only, you know, it's not as good, of course, because it's not as consistent, and it doesn't have the battle protection. Even though there are cards that make themselves bigger, so you have, like, a reduced chance to get elite in security in that way. If you do hit into something big, it's just bye-bye stack. But yeah, the deck's pretty, it's pretty cool, and honestly, not gonna lie, it's better than I expected it to be, but you're probably going to see that. For now, though, not looking so hot on the Gammamon side, definitely looking way better for Chris here, who has both Kira and Sora and Joe set up, as well as a Metal Greymon here. He did have to just Digicross for 1 though, but he does have the Greymon that gives the +1 security check. And now we see the Dorbickmon come down, which I mentioned before, which is of course in the deck. Very nice synergy with Kenno Wisemon, which is like one of the pseudo boss monsters of the deck. But it's going to come down here and delete the Metal Greymon, which uses save to get the red Greymon, the security attack +1 Greymon under the Sora and Joe. And now, let's see, Deckermon is going to swing in and get deleted by, what's this one called, the blue one? It's not Wazen Gammamon, it's, I know, it's the blue one. I think it says if it attacks it can't be blocked, I'm pretty sure. And now we see some digging for pieces here on the Gammamon side with both the Fireball and then the red memory boost. See Blue Flare play down another Sora and Joe. So, okay, yeah, I said it looked really good for him, but right now it actually doesn't look that good. There's 4 Tamers on the field though, which is nice if you were playing Blue Hybrid, but of course he isn't. We see Breaklaw come down, which goes plus 2000 DP, I think, and then you can put a Gammamon under one of your Digimon to draw a card, which doesn't seem that relevant right here, but I think Stefan is just playing it to get X2 more cards, or to get deeper into the deck, right? And then we see him evolve to Burning Greymon, which doesn't really accomplish a whole lot here. But I guess it plays around Sora and Joe. Gets Rattle Start here, which isn't the best because it bounces to hand, so it can potentially, if he wants to evolve over the hero that's still on the field. Now we see Gammamon going to Battle Gammamon, which has Blitz. Battle? Is it just Battle Gammamon? I'm not sure. And then actually going to Kenno Wisemon, which is now gets all the abilities of the Gammamon that are in his sources. So not just inherit tools, but actually gains the abilities of the Digimon that are below it, which is quite cool. We see Greymon come down here to add back the Metal Greymon from the trash, so he really wants that. Honestly, could still go either way, I think. It's not looking that good for Gammamon. He does have the Kenno Wisemon though, so he's probably going to be able to do something. Breaklaw plus 2000. And then put, I think that one's, is it Chaos Gammamon? It's pretty good because it gives it, the Kenno Wisemon the ability to float into a suspended Gammamon, which is definitely nice. And it also has retaliation now, I think. It's going to be swinging for, I think it's 3 checks, because of the Kenno Wise ability and the hero. So check 1, check 2. Yeah, 3 checks. But can't go for game here. But yeah, he definitely can play the Crimson Blaze. Don't really think it accomplishes a lot here, to be honest. But it does get rid of the Greymon, I suppose. And prevents... It does prevent the Galsmon from playing out the guy when it gets deleted by security, I guess. So now he can swing, he can get rid of the materials under the Kenno Wisemon if he wants with the Sora and Jones, and then he can stun the Kenno Wisemon with Metal Greymon if he wants to. But he's actually just not going to do it, he's just going for Def X here to get rid of the stack. So, alright, does give... Oh, but we know he has the Burning Greymon, right? So, it doesn't actually accomplish that much. Yeah, so Burning Greymon is just going to swing here. Wonder why he didn't go for the Galsmon into Metal Greymon play there. Didn't seem too bad, I guess. But maybe he would have lost to the Burning Greymon anyway. Not sure, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to see... Probably we'll see Gammamon start, I think. Since Blue Flare has the option to make him do so. And I think Blue Flare definitely always wants to go second. And we just see Gammamon into Hero. I think it's the same start as what was the first game. Blue Flare seems to have a lot better start here, going to Galsmon, then Greymon hits triple Kira and Deckermon. Or is it called Deckerdramon? Yeah, I think so, Deckerdramon. And Memory Choke to 1, so that's definitely nice. Gammamon just going to go into Battle Gammamon. And now Galsmon is going to be able to swing in and hopefully float into the... He could float into Deckerdramon if he wants to draw one card. But this is better, right? Yeah, so we're going to float into Milbirdramon and play out the Kira for free. That's definitely very nice. And then do another check with Greymon, which hits into Fireball, which is going to draw 2 cards. And play Jellymon, which is the one that says... if a Tamer is played or a Blue Tamer is played, you can draw a card. Which definitely has some cool synergy with the Blue Flare deck. And this is a pseudo-consistency card as well. Because drawing cards is quite nice. And Blue Flare definitely, it does need multiple pieces to actually do good things. So it's definitely a good card in the deck, I think. Battle Gammamon is going to swing and then delete the Jellymon with the inheritable from the Gammamon, I think. And then going to end the turn by also playing the Memory Tamer hero. Hedge Upa, swing with Milbird, which is going to hit into another of the 3-drop hero, which is a security attack +1 Tamer. Going to Digicross here into Metal Greymon, which is going to be able to stun the Battle Gammamon. So now you could potentially swing into security for 1 check, which he's going to do there. Into Gaia Force, which is not too bad because he does get to save 2. Put them both on the Kira. Now let's see how he is going to pass his turn. So he's going to play the Deckerdramon to draw 2 cards. Not ideal because it does give Gammamon a lot of memory, and the Battle Gammamon, well, it can't swing because it's stunned, right? So that's nice. Going to Vazen Gammamon, which has piercing. And then it's going to do a little think here. Maybe going to Cannon Weissmon in the back. Then he would miss 2 memory, or 1 memory. So yeah, 2 memory. Going to Cannon Weissmon, like I said. Which now does have piercing. Oh, but that's actually that's actually just going to be game. Alright, that was pretty fast one. Blue Flare going in pretty hard there. Whoa, alright, even without the 2 Digimon on the field of Gammamon during the game, which is one of the conditions that make the Blue Flare gain their additional effects. Still, yeah, took the game quite quickly. We actually see Gammamon brick here. Opting to go first again and just having to play the hero. Going against the blue memory boost, which does hit Kira. Okay, so yeah, he's just going to add him to the hand. The Milbirdramon. Milbirdramon. And Kira. And now we do see Cannon Weissmon being built up in the back, which actually, that's quite nice. Also because Blue Flare didn't have a rookie during the first turn, so he couldn't quite swing in yet. Now we see Cannon Weissmon move out and go... I would assume he's going to go aggro here. Maybe go for Break Law as well, if he has it. He does, so plus 2000 and draw a card. And also give him the floating inheritable. Or, well, not the inheritable, but basically the ability, right? He's going to swing 3 checks, I think. 1, and then hit into Kokaidos, alright. And that actually is quite nice for Blue Flare, because he won't get the Chaos Gammamon effect, which is a floating one. So quite lucky of him that his opponent hits into the Kokaidos. He's just going to... Oh, right, so he's going to bring out the Milbirdramon and then play out the Kira for free and also draw a card from Jellymon, which is the reason he played it before he went to attack. Definitely fair enough, a good play. Basically the combo that Jellymon enables. Let's see what he's going to do here. Consider it a boost, but up to just go for the Sora and Joe. So setting up double Sora and Joe definitely puts a lot of pressure on Stefan to actually not put a Digimon on field without sources. But I don't think there's like any searches in the Gammamon deck that he might want to play to dig for pieces. So he can play around it fairly well, I want to say. So check 1 to hit into the third 3-drop hero. Hit 2 red memory boost, alright. I doubt that Chris is going to be able to finish the game here. I don't think there's any way to... Well, I guess if he would have Metal Greymon with the red Greymon, then... And then also a hybrid for game, he could have done that. But as we see here, he doesn't have that, so... Yeah, he's not going to be able to close out the game here. But honestly, I kind of doubt that the Gammamon is going to close out the game in return, so... And also picking up new pieces for Metal Greymon here on the next turn. But we'll see, I guess. Honestly, if Gammamon has another hybrid here, he could potentially have game. Or maybe not, because he doesn't have a level 5 right now. And if he goes into the Cannon Wise, it's going to cost him 4, so he doesn't have enough memory actually to do that. To try a potential game push. Yeah, he's going to go into Cannon Wise here. 12 for Evolve. Yeah, I don't really see a way for him to win the game here. Or to clear the field, to be honest. He's going to attack the Metal Greymon. Boost it up. Delete the Metal Greymon in battle. Going to draw from the Greymon. Yeah, I don't really see a way out. Even Crimson Blaze. Yeah, that's probably like the best thing he can do. But even now, Galsmon into Metal Greymon is just going to finish the game. Unless he has something in security that gives him like memory or something, but I doubt it. Yeah, and then we see the Metal Greymon for game, and that's going to be it. So, yeah, pretty good game, I want to say. GG.